This is a table leg from a desk I used to own. And I saved 2 of them because I wanted to make a sword out of them for my kids. That was like, I don't know, 3 years ago. My older kid is turning 10. So if I don't get him a sword really soon, it'll kind of be a little too old to play with it. Or he'll be able to hurt his brother, so effectively I don't want to give him a wooden sword. Probably more of the second, going off of what I did when I was a teenager. It's basically the same profile either way. So right now I'm tracing the outline of it so I can figure out how and where I'm going to cut it in order to get the shape that I want. I grabbed some toy swords from around the house to figure out how wide the handle needs to be to make it easy to grip. With the pattern that's already cut in here, the length of this Disney theme park merchandise, using this for the guard, works out about right. So this will basically become the guard. We'll cut a handle in here and turn this bottom part into be more like a ball. At least have a height left in this area. So I'm going to pick up a cut here, bring it down, and round out this section here. And I'll do that on a wood lathe so it goes all the way around. On the far end, we're going to cut a cone on the lathe to make a tip up here. So just for mounting purposes, we'll probably not be able to take material away after here. The form, kind of a reasonable looking short sword. So let's go back and copy over all the parts we're keeping with black, make it a little less confusing. Okay, that should be the basic profile of the sword. I cobbled this together with bits of wood around the garage. There's also some washers inside here to get the top part to the right height. The tailstock is basically kept in place by being pushed against a piece of wood. It's wedged in there, but it runs centered enough that we should be okay for turning.
So I think I'm going to change the shape on this one. Go kind of with a round flat bottom like that instead of doming it off. I just kind of like the way how it looks. Not too bad. I'm gonna round out the edges some. Let's grab a sander. Apply with high quality synthetic brush.
Coming back to the drawing, the blade ended up thicker than I wanted it to be, but whenever I swing it around, it still has a really good balance to it, and the handle has a really good feel, so I'm glad I changed it up how I did. The tip came out shaped nicely, and all in all, it came out as a really good sword. Off camera, I turned the second leg I had down into a sword for his 6-year-old brother. I can't wait until they start breaking things. It's gonna be awesome.